Here we are, it's spring. My name is Johnny Alfredo. My friends call me Fredo. Tell you a couple jokes. First and foremost, COVID-19 is happening right now. We're quarantined like a motherfucker. And I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves, man, because I'm not. It's like I have to deal with all the stress from work without having to leave my home. I deal with all my fucking coworkers sticking their faces and their nose and their ears up to the webcam, asking me if they can hear me. And it's just like, just use your fucking senses. Don't ask me the dumb questions. If I can't hear you, how will I answer you? It's like, why do people ask that stupid shit? You know, but whatever. I'm dealing with it. The shittiest part of being quarantined is that, like, it reminds me of how lonely I am here in Bend. It's like, yeah, I have friends. You motherfuckers are looking at me now, but you don't want to actually come hang out with me. Everyone keeps making this lame excuse of, oh no, we're social distancing, so I can't come hang out. And it's just like, I'm not trying to collect the crew. I'm just trying to get you and that pussy over here. Like, what the fuck is the problem? Like, jeez. I'm healthy, and maybe I'm speaking from a privileged point of view, but these lungs are feeling great, and I'm ready to put this dick in somebody. So, like, come through, all right? But whatever, man. We're quarantined, and I'm dealing with it. I'm fortunate enough to still be working. You know, just got my stimulus check. That shit came on the same day as my paycheck, too, and I felt like a fucking boss. Like, I feel like everyone's complaining about the monies and, like, you know, things being on hold. But I'm like, shit, I just paid my rent twice this week. Thanks. Shout out to the U.S. But yeah, man, stimulus check is here, quarantine's here, and I'm just dealing, man. I've been smoking a lot of fucking weed lately. Like I said, I'm pretty lonely here in Bend. I don't know too many people, which is crazy because I moved to this place specifically because the weed was legal. Been smoking like a motherfucker too, chiefing like a motherfucker in this place. No smoking signs, fuck them. I've been smoking all over them, okay? And it's just like, it's dope. I just wish I had some pothead friends. You know what I'm saying? And you move to a place where, hell yeah, you move to a place where like weed is legal, you think you're gonna be running up on some potheads, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I meet people that smoke weed, but no one's a pothead, you know what I'm saying? No one's like a true, like, you know, like true pothead, you know what I'm saying? True potheads, they get excited about dumb shit, like, oh man, I just found some food in my clothes, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just look down, shaha, oh, sweater meat, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers get excited about that shit. I need those kind of potheads. Shaha, sweater meat motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? One time I was at work, dude, and it's crazy. I'm at work, and I have this cool office where my office is right next to these apartment complexes, and I'm hanging out, and like I said, I smoke weed all the time, so sometimes I smoke weed when I'm taking a break at work. One day I'm taking a break, and this guy, he sees me, and at first, don't get me wrong, I thought it was one of my coworkers, so I got nervous, tried to hide it, but then I looked up, and this guy looks up, and he's like, hey man, smell that fire-ass bud you're smoking over there, mind if I join? So I'm just like, oh hell yeah, dude, come on over, start talking, he's smoking, and he's like, dude, real quick, I gotta run upstairs. My baby's up there, man. I just gotta make sure she's like good, make sure she's not crawling around, but I'll be right back. Hey, I'll bring some weed down and we can smoke together. So I'm like, oh hell yeah. Motherfucker runs up, he comes back, all of a sudden we're smoking, we roll up three joints, you know what I'm saying? And it was crazy because when he pulled the weed out, he had no wrapper around it. He just pulled weed out of his corduroy pants, you know what I'm saying? No wrapper, just fucking lint all in them, you know, some real Oregon shit, you know what I'm saying? So he pulls this weed out, break it down, we're rolling 3 joints, we're talking, man. He's like, hey man, dude, where are you from? I was like, dude, I'm from North Carolina, man. Where are you from? He's like, oh shit, I'm from North Carolina. Then we're smoking again, second joint. He's like, oh dude, what do you do for work? I was like, dude, I work in tech. He's like, oh shit, I work in tech, dude, man, I'm a programmer. And I'm like, oh shit. He's a pothead. He's from North Carolina like me. You know what I'm saying? And he works in tech. I think I just found my first pothead best friend. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, we're smoking this third joint. All of a sudden I realized, man, I've been here at work this whole time and been outside smoking weed, like 2 hours have gone by. So I'm like, oh shit, dude, I gotta go back to work, man. And he's like, oh man, it's all good. Just help me finish this joint. So we get to the last joint, motherfucker goes, all right, dude, I'm about to go for a run, man. I'll see you a little bit later. I was like, go for a run? What the fuck, dude, what about your baby? Motherfucker looked at me and said, baby? Oh yeah, baby. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I ain't got no baby up there. To be honest with you, I ran upstairs to grab this scavenger hunt I've been working on. You see, there's not that many black people in Bend. I just wanted to ask you, dude, what's it like to be a black guy in Bend? People keep asking me this fucking question. What's it like being a black guy in Bend? Why does everybody ask me this? I don't understand. Even in the midst of COVID, now they switch it up. They say, what's it like being a black guy in Bend during a pandemic? As if that makes a difference. It's like, what the hell is this? And to be honest with you, man, being a black guy in Bend is kind of like being coronavirus in Bend. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you're here, We're dealing with it. We're existing. We're complaining, but we're dealing with it. And at the end of the day, if we can go back, we probably never would have invited your ass here to begin with. It's just like that. That's what it's like being a black guy in Ben, bro. I know it. I can feel the vibes. But I joke, man. At the end of the day, it's like I love being here in Ben. I love this weather. I love the fucking weed. I'm still looking for my Chaha sweater meat, motherfuckers. So if any of you guys want to link up during COVID, don't hit me up because you should be staying at home, you stupid motherfuckers. Ha! You thought I was going to invite you over, didn't you? Nope. This dick ain't for you, okay? But no, I am definitely out there, man. For all of you out there trying to get laid during this COVID times, man, be safe. Wash your hands. Use hand sanitizer, lubricant, of course, and of all things, above all else, man, just continue to be safe, guys. Stay inside. Thank you guys for watching, man. Appreciate you coming out. Y'all have a good night. My name is Johnny Alfredo. You, my friends, call me Fredo, and I'll catch y'all guys later. Peace. That was fun.